All right, AMA, as we do every single Wednesday at this time, you ask, we answer. Of course, AMA questions from Facebook, Twitter, and the text line.
Ask Me Anything, sponsored by Bush Auto Group. Shop a wide selection of Nissans, Infinitis, and over 200 pre-owned vehicles at bushautogroup.com.
All right, Sal, so what do people want to know today?
All right, let's start with Bill Gradwell. Good question here. It says, for so many people in the Delaware Valley, you guys are their favorite sports radio hosts. Beside yourself, Joe and John, who is or was your favorite sports radio host or commentary?
Growing up for me was Jody Mack, although I'm struck, James, you chose a question in which someone compliments us and calls us the best. Like, that was you're like, let's go with this guy's question. He says we're the best?
He says his favorite. He didn't say the best. Let's not get carried away here. He said you're his favorite. So for Bill, you're the best.
I'm just struck by your... No, for me growing up, it was Jody Mack. I was a big Jody Mack fan. Just love him.
I told you, I got here as an unrestricted free agent, and my phone lights up, and it's Howard Eskin. Hey, what's up? First voice I knew upon arriving, and he helped me find a realtor, which helped facilitate my arrival here. And so, of course, I wanted to hear this guy who I'd just gotten to know a little bit and started listening to him every day, despite the fact that Andy Reid told us in the very first meeting, whatever you do, don't let media be a distraction, guys. I listen every day to Howard.
How about that?
And I enjoyed it.
Heyday king there. Seltzer, what do you got?
All right, Jim Booth, Richie. He says, we all have oddities that most people don't know about. We know a lot of Joe's oddities. What is something that is odd about you? Also, by the way, Joe, he signed Jim Booth, candidate for a new name. I'm guessing he's out on his name like you would be.
I would agree, yeah.
I got in a rut. I got in a Decamer rut to some degree, but it's an awesome rut that I'm enjoying. I think I told you about the acai bowl thing. Like, I discovered acai bowls way after the fact, way after everyone else did. It really was in the fall, and I've gone every day. Like, I've gotten an acai bowl.
Literally?
Every day.
No, I can confirm it in breaks. John, like, all he talks about is acai bowls.
Yeah,
like,
that is odd.
I love them.
It is odd.
So much. And yeah, I don't miss. And I feel as though it's like affecting my health and everything. Like, it's really good stuff.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well done there.
Every
Healthy.
day.
But every day.
It's
It really has been since like October.
Wow. Good work. All right, last one. GoBirds86 on Twitter asks, in honor of Philly being awarded to host the World Cup in 2026, which WIP personality would you choose to convert a penalty kick with the match on the line, and
I want
why?
it. Wow. I want it.
Oh, you're taking it
take
yourself?
it. Yes.
Look at you.
I was
Very
a
haughty of you.
soccer
I like
player.
that.
I played soccer till I went to college. I was really bad by the end. In the spring, I would play club soccer in the spring when I was running track, when I was still in high school. Well, I would do football, obviously, in the fall. But in the spring, and my skills were eroding because everyone else would play soccer year-round, so they moved me from midfield back to fullback, and, I was just a hack. But I was fast, and I could kick well, and I could run people down, so I kept playing.
So, I mean,
but I could.
All right,
I'll win you a game with
I'm intrigued by your answer of yourself.
penalty kick.
But I am inclined to go with Ike.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you just assumed
think
because I
I
could play
played
football, I could
soccer?
play soccer?
Yeah, the athletic thing.
But you've seen players try to kick, right?
I've seen some try to
Yeah,
kick.
it doesn't go well for most of them.
You see Gronk?
Gronk can't even make a
God.
25-yard field
soccer
goal,
till I
brother.
went to college. I
I'm
played
go-
soccer from age 5 until I went to college.
I hate to do it. I'm going.
You're making
going with
such a
Ike.
terrible choice.
I mean, maybe I am, but I don't think Ike's. I don't know. I mean, he's
and
Ike.
you're informed.
He's
Yeah,
the Ike
this is a
man.
bad job by you.
He's got Ike juice. I mean, you got Ike juice?
I played soccer.
Okay, well, Ike probably played soccer.
Did he?
I don't know. Everyone played soccer at some point.
Oh, really?
And then you realize enough of this running around stuff. Enough. And with that, AMA, let's shut it down.
Ask Me Anything with Joe DeCamera and Jon
All right,
Ritchie.
Ken and Cinnaminson. I bet even Ken played soccer. Ken, good morning.
Good morning, friends. I did not play soccer.
Yeah, you're an old head, though. All right, Ken, what are you,
Yeah,
about
exactly.
60?
Wow, so everyone did not play soccer. Good to know.
Okay, people 48 and under. Ken, you're over 48, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The closest I came to soccer was when the soccer team used to have to run the cross-country course for practice, and they went past our practice field, and we used to punt footballs at them.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Bully, Ken, bully.
You're that guy.
It was all in good fun. I want to get to Jalen Hurts, but on the closer thing real quick, I think the Phillies definitely want Kirkering to be the closer. But my preference would be Alvarado, because when that guy is right, he's untouchable.
That's true.
Scary.
Scary.
Even when Sir Anthony is at his best is not even close to Alvarado's best. Alvarado has stretches where he is not just the best reliever in baseball, he's the best pitcher in baseball. The strikeout rate, the hard hit rate, the ball and play rate, all of it blows everybody away. So if I need 3 outs and Jose Alvarado,
Ken, here's my problem with. I agree with most of what you said, but here's the thing. Let's say it's the playoffs and it's the 8th inning, and there's 2 on and 2 out, and up comes Ohtani in the NL Championship Series. Phillies, Dodgers, Ohtani's batting. I want Alvarado there. I'm telling you, man, I love the idea of I will deploy him whenever and wherever I want in the postseason, and I view the regular season as I don't want him to just be 9th inning guy in the regular season, and then you got to change your whole course of action come October. That's why I'm anti-Alvarado as the primary closer.
Well, in that sense, Joe, I'm anti-designated closer in the postseason. When it comes to I need these 3 outs, it's whoever you got. I mean, that's the way you have to manage in the postseason. That's kind of the mistake that Rob Thompson made last year. So
yes, it is.
Jalen Hurts. Sometimes you get so wrapped up in the source of something. There's absolutely no question that Chris Sims is a babbling idiot. But as my father said to me when I scored the one and only touchdown I ever scored in organized football. Every now and then, a blind squirrel finds an acorn in the forest. So, when you look at Jalen Hurts' entire body of work in the NFL, he's been a starter for 3 years. Right now, the outlier for Jalen Hurts is 2022. It's not 2023 and it's not 2021. He's been more of that quarterback than he was 2022. This year is going to tell the story because, essentially all of the excuses about the play calling should be removed. We watched it in a flag football game at the contrived Pro Bowl games where, he's breaking the pocket to his left when there's really even a pocket. It's a flag football game. And he's breaking the pocket to his left. And if he looks more like the 2023 or 2021 version of Jalen Hurts under this new coordinator and under this new system, and he's still doing the same things, then that's the quarterback that he is. Mm-hmm. And the further you get away from 2022 without him being 2022 Jalen Hurts, the more you have to acknowledge that was an outlier.
Well,
I think it's unlikely.
Time will tell.
I think it's unlikely that as we creep away from 2022, we see an unfamiliar Jalen. I think with the proper coaching, he can get right where he needs to be, and that's a top 5 quarterback, top 3 quarterback in this league.
Ken, one way or the other, I look forward to finding